10 o'clock and only on 2, a medication mix-up at a Klein ISD elementary school is raising some serious questions tonight after a mother says her twin boy's prescription ADHD medication suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, the pill bottles ended up with similar-looking over-the-counter medications in them, and tonight the school district says an investigation is underway. KPRC 2's Bryce Newberry spoke with that concerned mother and has the district's response tonight.
These are the correct pill bottles. It's just what was in the pill bottles is not what I gave them.
Courtney Griffin has trusted her children's Klein ISD elementary school for years to administer their ADHD medication at lunchtime.
I wouldn't have given it to the school kind of hodgepodge like that.
But one of the first ways she could tell something wasn't right, the white pills found in one of the bottles are irregularly split and not all in half.
I'm really careful about it.
A mom and a nurse, her 10-year-old twin boys go to Kenley Elementary, and during a routine audit Monday, Griffin says the school called to say one of her sons had a bottle full of Aleve and the other had loratadine, an over-the-counter allergy medicine, instead of their prescribed dexmethylphenidate, the generic of ADHD drug Focalin.
These are controlled substances. This is a big deal. These things have street value.
She took the school a fresh 30-day supply just last week, she says. Somehow all those pills are now gone. But Klein ISD wrote in a letter to families Tuesday, while the medication was secured correctly in the clinic, required intake procedures were not followed when the medication was delivered to the campus by the parent. And because of that, the district can't confirm whether the incorrect over-the-counter pills were present at the time they were submitted.
You have to make sure what you're giving is what is prescribed, and that didn't happen.
The replacement pills looked strikingly similar to what should have been in the bottles.
The way it was done so efficiently, I'm afraid that my kids aren't the only ones that this has happened to.
But Klein's director of health services insisted in that letter all other prescribed oral medications for all other students correctly match.
At first I thought it was just human error, it was a coincidence, but at a certain point, it's just not a coincidence anymore.
Even less of a coincidence, she says, because the same thing happened last year.
Nobody's that unlucky.
Of course, at 10, they probably wouldn't have recognized the difference.
No. As a matter of fact, I asked my son. He thought he took the correct pill.
She's hoping the school takes it seriously and does a thorough investigation of who's handling the medicines internally, counting her blessings that nothing happened to her boys.
We were lucky my kids were fine. We were lucky that they didn't have an issue with the medicines that they got.
School staff is now getting retrained on medicine intake procedures, Klein ISD tells us, and the school district will require a pill identification check at delivery time by the school nurse as well as parents. Klein ISD police are now investigating. The district says other appropriate agencies have also been notified, and you can read the full letter from Klein ISD right now at click2houston.com. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.